Then they showing favoritism to the guy they fucking on the job.
Now see, I thought that was a dude. Put the camera on them.
Wow.
That's a couple.
Wow, right there, the black shirt.
The white shirt and the pink hair.
Wow.
Because that's two women. And the only reason I say it because of I mean, that's not shocking to see that these days.
Right.
But he was standing on the corner rubbing her ass. Or I keep saying he.
Right.
Her, whatever the hell it is,
Right.
was rubbing the woman's butt.
Well,
You know, and I'm like, damn.
it's an in-between.
Yeah, you know, but it's two women though.
Yep. What it fulfilled all.
You know, that's a foul spirit. You can mean that woman.
Revelation 11 and 8. This is spiritually, space spiritually
Now
called
here come
Sodom
the
and
opposite.
Egypt, man.
Wow, then the opposite comes. Go ahead and read it, brother.
Yeah, that's Psalms 12 and 8. It says the wicked walketh on every side when the violent men are exalted. You know, so it's definitely a sick motherfucker that's over the earth right now.
Yeah, and then the Lord, you know, if you have that foul spirit on you, man, the Lord gave you over to that. What that means is that the Lord does not want you, and the Lord is planning on killing you.
Yep.
That's just
It's
it.
justified.
There's no chance of you being a man of the Lord. There's no chance of you being of the elect. You're already marked for death. All right. Yeah, the Lord sent two examples. First, He sent two women that were masculine. Well, one, and then He sent two dudes that were effeminate. That everything's turned upside down. Perfect time to read that, brother. And he can't have it. Go ahead. Is it
1 and 24.
You want the because they do not go. Yeah, 21. Start
21.
21.
Romans 1:21. Because that when they knew the Most High, they glorified Him not as the Most High, and neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools,
Yep.
and changed the glory of the uncorruptible power into an image made like to corruptible man.
Their ways, and well, for one, you know, the image itself with that of how they painted over the Lord. That's their Jesus, like the brother was just saying. He said, well, maybe it is their Jesus, because their Jesus tells them that the woman can be over the man. That the Lord is okay with homosexuality. Come as you are. Be wicked, really. Do what the hell you want to do. Your God he doesn't intervene. He doesn't judge you.
My body, my choice. And,
Yeah.
Right. You still going on.
Right, and the scriptures clearly tell you, he that beginneth a woman beginneth a possession, man.
Yeah. Possession. Yeah.
A possession. So it's not your body, it's his body.
All right.
All right?
Yeah, these women, they be having the divorce court parties and stuff like that. How you celebrating a divorce? That's sad, man. You breaking up, especially you got kids, man. You breaking up the family, man.
Pass some milk.
But they celebrate because they want to be whole.
Right. Oh, that
Go ahead, brother, finish that.
Yeah.
All right.
Tall boy gloves.
23. And changed the glory of the uncorruptible power into an image made like to corruptible man,
Right.
and to birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things. Wherefore, the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts.
Right, so through the lust of their own hearts, he gave them up, their minds, he gave them up to that, man. And so it's really a demon on you for you to for a man to be lusting after another man.
Right.
For a woman to be lusting after another woman, man.
The way she
Now,
broke up us.
as a matter of fact, if you were looking at the body types of the two women and the two dudes, the short chubby dude would have matched up perfect with the chick in the black and white, and the tall dude would have matched up perfect with the chick in the pink, and with the pink hair.
Yeah, they transformers,
Right.
man.
But you know, right? They transforming, man.
It's
Part of
weird.
these
I
guys.
saw that at the restaurant the other day. Probably about a few weeks back. It was two best friends. They was girls, and they was on a friend date with their gay best friends. Which back in the day, they would have been a regular date. You would have seen this girl should be with this
dude,
guy. It's
right.
like it's bugged out. Or nowadays, you see the fat bitch that used to long to be with the man, the sexy man. She's now dating the woman instead of longing to be with the man.
Like the fat woman pretend to be the man, the other one pretend to be the woman.
It's bugged
But she
out.
already a woman. She just got the damn woman trying to be a man.
I wasn't sexy enough to attract him, so fuck him. He's gonna dismiss me anyway. So I'm gonna get to this woman that he wants.
You know, stuff with the hit the fan, you know, these guys, they gonna be mad at them that day, they're our woman and stuff like that.
They
You
gonna
know what
find
I'm
out the hard
saying?
way
When
to
the
jump.
tables turn.
Y'all see
you know
the
what I'm
images
saying?
of the pictures I sent yesterday with the chick on the bus. She had a pants sagging, and she had a little butt too. She had a pants sagging, and she had on the sports bras. All right, with a low cut fade, hair lower than mine, trying to act like a dude. Why you gonna try to act like a dude with hips and ass? Right. And she literally had her pants under. You know how dudes be wearing their pants under their butt cheeks. Now she wearing her pants under her butt cheeks, except she got a bubble. Now it's little, but she got it though. She like this. So I'm like, you literally walking around with your butt. Right, so one of these dudes grab you up, they ain't got to do nothing. It's not gonna take much. Okay? Okay, it's not gonna take much at all. You got any questions, we'll answer them. We'll answer your questions if you have them.
What is all this? I got two.
Okay, this is, you know about, do you believe in the Bible?
Yes.
Okay, so you're Israelis, good. All right, now, let's go to Deuteronomy 28th chapter. Because we go by the curses. And according to the Bible, all right, that's what we've been talking about, the whole thing about false and fake history that has been pushed as a truth. There are particular things in the Bible that identifies the Israelites today. All right, not an Israeli citizen. There used to be a definition. And when you looked it up, Israeli citizen, they used to read a modern day citizen of Israel, not to be confused with Israelites. All right, so the Israelites and the Israelis are two different things. All right, but go to Deuteronomy 28th chapter. Okay, and get me Jeremiah 17 and 4, the book of the prophets.
In the house, in Deuteronomy 20, start with
45, 46.
46.
Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28 and 45.
Book of Moses, 5th book.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So upon the seed of Israel, these curses would be upon them forever as an identifying mark, so you would know who they were, despite what they look like. All right, because this isn't about color. This is about a race of people who got scattered to the four corners of the earth and mixed among all people, which modern day doesn't want to acknowledge that they got mixed among all people. No matter where you are in the world, you're going to find some of these people. All right, and one of the main prophecies outside of this one, it says that when they get brought back to the land, there will be peace on earth, no more wars. All right, so that prophecy hasn't been met. So what is that telling you? That's telling you, young sir, that they're not there yet, because there's not peace on earth. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 2, verse 1. And the word Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem, the southern and northern kingdom.
Right, southern and northern kingdom, all of Israel brought back together. Not just the Jewish, all of Israel.
Judah, Benjamin, Levi.
Right.
Thank you guys. Let's go.
But we still gonna bring it out anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it out anyway. Have a nice day.
All right, and it shall come to pass in the last days that it says come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established at the top of the mountains, means to be established above all the governments on the earth.
Above all the governments, not war on earth. You won't need an iron dome in the military to protect you, because the Lord gonna have been taking care of all that already.
And shall be exalted above the hills, represent the nations, same thing. And all nations shall flow unto it.
There you go, and that's not happening.
Yeah.
That is not happening, man. And I miss the good old days when the Jewish people and the rabbis used to come up to us all the time, man.
Yeah. Hey, those are. I was surprised. I was like, what? We had that in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and many people should go and say, "Come ye, let us go
Well,
up."
but and you know why they were ready to leave? Because then they were gonna, pull the "our English isn't that good," which it was. They
Yeah,
understood.
yeah.
But what was happening though is that they were hearing things that didn't feel right and feel good in their spirit.
Yeah.
And they realized that, okay, if we start going back and forth with these guys, they clearly know that book better than we do.
They can be outed.
Yeah. And basically, they're being outed now as he reads.
Yep. It said, and many people should go and say, "Come ye, let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of God of Jacob.
And the crazy thing too is that the other brown nations, you know, many of the Ishmaelites, that's what you call Arabs, many of the Elamites, that's what you call Indians, East Indians. A lot of these people are very well aware that the people on this side are indeed the Israelites, and that the people in that land are not. But because it didn't profit them financially to speak about it, they haven't. Because they have also made money and got wealthy going along to get along. Instead of saying, hey, what are y'all doing? Them the people of the Lord, man. And you know it's gonna be, we all gonna be in trouble if you keep doing that.
Hold on, they say the Israelis, according to them, today's the Shabbat. They don't even supposed to be outside.
And she shouldn't have been wearing pants, and the hair shouldn't have been covered.
Yeah, according to them, we know Saturday's not the Shabbat. Yeah, verse 2 it says, and he will teach us his ways.
They were probably here for Pride Month anyway.
Yeah.
They getting ready to go back soon.
And we will walk in his paths, for out of Zion should go forth the law, the word Yahweh for Jerusalem. That's not happening now. Nobody's going to learn the law.
Nobody's going to learn the law, man.
Yeah.
All right. And why would the other nations be going to Jerusalem to learn the law? They will be going so that they wouldn't be in trouble, man.
Instead of flights getting packed for Miami or the Bahamas or this and that, they should just be flights booked for Jerusalem, Israel.
Right, for all these adulterous women to go to Miami for hot girl summer.
Right.
All right. To have relations with more men than she could count.
Right.
Right, and then since Illinois or Chicago is a sanctuary state for baby murder now, they're gonna be running here to get rid of the evidence of their folly.
Right.
While they were down in Miami getting trains ran on them by groups of guys.
I think Larry, I said the other day, she said
so disgusting.
She said that that they're not going to be able to do that in Chicago. That they're not going to be able to do that as far as coming from out of state, like kind of how the Mann Act is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they won't be able to do that.
Oh, okay. So it's only for Illinoisans.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right. So it's supposed to be standing videos saying hot girl son in Miami or California, this and that. They're supposed to be videos saying, hey, I'm gonna be a righteous woman covering my butt. I'm gonna go to Israel, learn the laws.
Right.
Yeah. If
I'm gonna try to clean myself up so I can get a man of the Lord.
Supposed to be songs saying I'm gonna clean myself up and everything, covered up and shit. It's supposed to be fights booked to Israel.
Yeah. They don't want to do what's right, man.
Yeah. It says
they want to do what pleases their flesh. You're trying to please your flesh and get you destroyed, man.
It says right here, it said, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his path, for out of Zion shall go forth the law, the word Yahweh for Jerusalem. And he shall judge among nations, he shall rebuke many people, they shall beat their swords to plowshares, and their spears to pruning hooks. Nation should not lift a sword against nation. That's not happening now, because everybody in this situation in Ukraine, and other situations. Alright?
Yeah, the whole world's about to go to war, man.
Yep. Neither should they learn war anymore, and that's not happening right now.
Right, so that means that the Israelites are not in the land of Israel, man.
Yep.
Get one more. What time did y'all start?
It's about 4.
Y'all gonna shut down the service?
Yeah.
Okay, come. Let's read this Isaiah 14 and then 14 like 1 through 2. Okay. And then go back to that Deuteronomy 28:6 again.
If you want to go a little bit over, we can.
This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land.
Right.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
And those strangers are the scattered Israelites. Right? Anytime you're not born in the land, you're referred to as a stranger. And see, unfortunately, for Christianity, they teach it that they believe that means anybody who believes. No, that's not what the book is saying. Those strangers right there, that particular set of strangers in that scripture, are the Israelite foreigners. Read.
Salah, who that? Isaiah I just read just cuts everybody believe, because it's not. Right now, it's not the other nation's chance to learn the law. It's our time to do that shit.
Do they believe that we have them in slavery? That's because they're not Israelites.
They women, man.
I'm just going to bear play.
It says,
all right, go ahead.
And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids.
Right, so they're going to be possessions, servants and handmaids, man. All right?
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
Right, so him, his baby, and his woman, they will be captives, man.
a lot. Where's the native people of the book? Where's the Nazis, the Japanese, and the rest of the people that came against them?
Exactly. They're
It's like-
still trying to put. They just gave some 101-year-old man 5 years in prison. All right.
He was a Nazi.
But and because he's a Nazi, but yet they sending money to. They sending trillions and billions over to Azov,
Right.
all right, which is a Nazi unit in Ukraine, being sent to them, and some of that money came from the Israelis and Israeli Americans, man. So wait a minute, man. So that's confusing. So how you gonna give an old,
Old-ass man.
an old 101-year-old prison guard, all right, during time of war, by the way, all right, during the time of war,
A prison
all right,
guard.
a prison guard in the time of war,
Right.
you gonna give, he was 101 years old, you gonna give him 5 years, and then for being a Nazi, but yet you send the trillions over to Ukraine to support a Nazi unit, man.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, the world knows that Azov is a Nazi unit, man. As a matter of fact, the boy the little Edomite who shot up all the people in the grocery store was flying that banner,
Oh, the Ukraine.
that black sun,
Oh, okay.
the sons of the black sun, that Nazi symbol.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Right, and that's the same symbol that they have, that their unit has.
Right.
And then they trying to say, and then the mainstream media is trying to cover for them and say, don't confuse patriarchy for Nazism. Well, how many times they gotta say Heil Hitler with the salute before they, you know what I'm saying? They all doing this. You know, it's like how many times they gotta do that before they're labeled as Nazis, man. Fuck out of here.
All right, I'm out.
Now all of a sudden, but you know what? That's Esau. Just like when you read the Bible, all of a sudden black don't mean black and woolly don't mean woolly hair no more.
Oh yeah, I see a lot of videos. They say
know?
his feet is still the one in the first. So Yahashua walking around with
Glowing feet like the sun.
Super Saiyan feet. His feet just glowing.
They said his feet was black as hell, the rest of his body was white.
Right.
I've heard that one before.
And the
Damn,
thing
he had vertigo everywhere but his feet.
Right. And the thing is, ain't no such thing as white people. Ain't no cut to that. Ain't no such thing
Yeah,
as white
so
people.
the chosen vessel who came in perfectly, unblemished lamb had vertigo.
Right.
Man,
Everywhere else you got cancer, but